Nathalie, I'm sorry. I'm a terrible sister. I know you are pregnant with him and you won't forgive me. But your husband and I are deeply in love with each other. He doesn't want to be with you anymore. Nathalie, stay strong, okay? I'm sure you will find someone who deserves you in the future. From now on, you will hear from a lawyer about the divorce. Just process the divorce quickly, okay? Hey, Nathalie, how are you? Who's this? It's me, Alice. Did you forget about your sister? Alice, it's been a while. What do you need this time? You are so cold. I messaged you after 5 years, and that's your reaction? I didn't ask you to message me. Just talking to you like this again makes me feel sick. Ouch! That's harsh. Unless I say it clearly, you won't understand how I feel, right? Well, yeah, but... You know what? Your messages 5 years ago is still here on my phone. You suddenly messaged me weird things and never answered me. Oh, back then? I knew you would go crazy trying to reach me, so I blocked your number and changed mine. I see. So now it's your time to unblock me and message me like nothing happened? If you have something you need to tell me, then just say it. I'm busy, you know. Your attitude pisses me off. I messaged you because I wanted to tell you some good news. Oh, really? I've never heard any good news from you. What do you mean by that? Whatever. I will just say it. The good news is, I've decided to return your ex-husband to you. What? Right? Isn't it good news? You've been single for these past 5 years, right? Well, I guess it's not easy to find a man when you are divorced with a kid. I didn't marry your ex-husband 5 years ago. I can only see him as boyfriend material, not husband, you know? I just want to have a little fun other than with him sometimes. Seriously, I'm glad we didn't get married. I got tired of him eventually. And we broke up about a year ago. But even after I dumped him, he was so persistent. So I used to see him occasionally as just a casual relationship. But I got pregnant with my current boyfriend's child. So I wanted to completely end my relationship with him. But he never wants to leave me. It's just so annoying. So I came up with a good idea. If you get back together with him, I think he'll stop clinging to me. So I'm saying that I'm giving back your ex-husband. I see. Is that all you wanted to say? Yeah, aren't you happy? Honestly, I don't understand what you're talking about. I never divorced my husband. What? I understand it must have been really tough to have your husband taken by your own sister. But what do you mean you haven't divorced? It's been over 5 years now. So accept reality already. I don't remember having my husband taken by my sister. So what kind of reality do I have to accept? First of all, I haven't seen you in over 5 years. We haven't been in touch, so you don't know anything about my husband. Actually, I know very well about your husband. Really? My husband hasn't even met my parents either. I think it's impossible that you know him. My parents have always favored you over me and neglected me. My husband knows about it. Well, I haven't told my parents about my marriage. I've talked to my in-laws about my family situation and they understand. You mean ex-in-laws, right? So you're still in touch with them? Of course. Oh, my poor sister. Well, maybe it's my fault. Having your husband stolen while pregnant Must be really depressing and may have made you feel delusional about everything. I'm sorry. I really liked him at that time. Just so you know, it's his fault too. He easily changed his heart for someone way more beautiful than you. Even so, he left a pregnant wife just like that. So don't blame it only on me. I think he's reflecting on it after he got dumped by me. Forgive him and get along with him, okay? He's the father of your child after all. What kind of nonsense are you talking about? Can you listen to what I'm saying too? Listen to what? Your delusional stories? Anyway, I just wanted to tell you that you can have your ex-husband. Just get back together, okay? I don't have an ex-husband because I never got divorced. I don't understand what you're saying at all. Oh, come on. Just accept the reality, okay? Bye. Wait. Who are you talking about when you say my ex-husband? Hey, Nathalie. When are you going to get back together with your ex? Just forgive him already. You still love him, don't you? Be honest. Here we go again. I told you I've never divorced my husband. Enough already. How long are you going to keep saying that? Anyway, I'm in trouble. When I told your ex-husband I was pregnant, he got scared of losing me, and now he's becoming even more attached to me. Seriously, it's annoying and creepy. And you're forcing me to be with that creep? Because he's your ex-husband. You still love him anyway, right? Then why not? If you tell him you want to get back together, he'll stop bothering me. Everything will be resolved. So please, just take him away from me. Look, I know I've explained this a million times. Can't you please just understand? I've never divorced my husband. Just to be sure, I asked my husband if he ever met you, and he said no. Oh, come on. Cut it out already. The baby in my belly is growing every day. I can't deal with this stress anymore. Get back together with your ex-husband already, got it? Just do what I said. Hey, Mom. It's me, Nathalie. Huh? Nathalie? It's been a while. What made you contact me out of nowhere? Just so you know, I don't have money that I can lend you. Also, I thought you didn't consider me as a mother anymore. You can't just ask for help when it's inconvenient. I know. I'm not asking you for money. You never changed. Oh, really? Then what do you need? I didn't really want to contact you either. But then, Alice contacted me out of the blue and said something I didn't understand. She keeps telling me that I'm being delusional. I thought maybe you might know something about it. That's why I contacted you. I thought Mom and Dad could only tell me what was going on. Did you talk to her recently? Oh, asking me is pointless. But why? I thought maybe you knew something because you always favored my sister. That's all in the past. I hate her now. I absolutely can't forgive her. What? What happened? We've disowned her. Huh? Disowned? What on earth happened? She was having an affair with her boss, and he's married. That's just unbelievable and disgusting. Really? And his boss's wife was pregnant. I heard that Alice was the one who tried to seduce him. It's truly unbelievable. After they found out about the affair, his wife and her parents barged into my house. I tried to reach Alice, but she never answered or returned home. On top of that, Alice stole all of our savings. I have proof that the two of them have been planning it for a long time. They used the money for the lawyer and to pay for child support. In total, they stole $110,000 of our savings. What? Mom, did you have that much money? That was our entire life savings. We recently sold our house, planning to buy a smaller one in a rural area with that money. But now, it's all gone. We have no choice but to live in your father's family house. It's all Alice's fault. I will never forgive her. Really? So you are living with Grandma? Yes, we had no choice. But you didn't get along with Grandma very well, right? Yes. She never liked me and she still nags about everything. It's really stressful to live in this house. But we don't have money and there's nowhere else to go. It's all Alice's fault. I see. But also your fault. What? Me? You should have helped us. I didn't know anything until now. Also, remember what you said to me earlier? You can't just ask for help when it's inconvenient. But... Well, now I know why my sister thinks I divorced my husband. She seems to be mistaking my husband for her boss. I don't know why she thought her boss was my husband. What? When did you get married? I didn't hear about this. Well, you see, I reluctantly contacted you because of Alice. I've cut ties with you, right? So obviously, I have no obligation to tell you about my marriage. But still. Anyway, do you know anything other than that about my sister? I don't know. We've never met her even once since. We don't even know how to contact her. If we could just contact her, I would demand that she pay back everything she stole from us. I see. So you haven't been able to contact Alice, but you've been in touch with the wife, right? Actually, I wasn't the one in touch with her. Probably your father knows the contact number, so ask your father instead of me. Okay, I will. Nathalie, how long are you going to keep me waiting? Come on, get back together with your ex-husband. Please? Hey Alice, I was just about to contact you. You finally decided to get back together? Don't tell me you are still being delusional. Let me ask you a question. The man that you are referring to as my ex-husband is your former boss. Isn't his name John? Why are you asking your ex-husband's name now? Did you forget his name because you were shocked that he was taken by me? Well, I was surprised when I first found out. I had my eye on him from the start, but I never thought he'd be your husband. Why did you think he was my husband? It was so obvious. By going on a lot of dates, he told me a lot of things about himself. Like about his wife and all. Then he mentioned your name. I was seriously shocked. Of course, I knew there could be people with the same name. I asked a bunch of other questions about his wife to confirm. But I was convinced because he mentioned the same university and even the same hometown. He's good looking and a department head, so he gets a really good salary, right? That's why I liked him. But on top of that, his family is wealthy. At first, I felt a little guilty towards you, you know. But when I thought I could marry into a wealthy family, I couldn't just waste this opportunity. You destroyed a family for that reason? I mean, if it were someone else, I would have made a different decision. But since it's your husband, why not? I deserve to be happier than you, you know. Didn't you say you felt sorry to me before? Oh, did I say that? Well, I did feel bad for you at least a little bit. It's all your misunderstanding. Huh? A misunderstanding? About what? You see, I thought maybe Mom and Dad might know something about this, so I contacted them. And then, I was told that you left and never came back. Don't you know how much pain Mom and Dad went through because of you? Well, I feel bad for leaving the house without saying anything. They tried to contact me like crazy, but I just ignored it all. I haven't contacted them since then. But what do you mean by pain? Stop acting dumb. You stole all their savings to use for your own good. Don't you know that they had that much of money after selling the house? They were planning to buy a new house in a rural area with it. What? Did they sell the house? Yes. Now they have no money to buy a new house because of what you did. They ended up with nothing. Now they are living with Grandma. No way! Mom and Grandma didn't get along that well, right? Don't you feel sorry for your parents? Anyway, did you know that John's wife is the same age as me? Huh? What do you mean? I mean exactly what I said. And it seems we went to the same university, but she majored in economics, so we didn't know each other. I left home as I entered university, right? I had to pay my own tuition fees. So for a year, I juggled studying and part-time jobs, desperately trying to save money for tuition. So, although we are the same age, we are in different batches. Actually, Dad gave me this information. Dad obtained John's wife's contact number when they visited our parents' house. What? That means John is not your ex-husband? That's right. I hadn't even heard his name until I contacted our parents. No way! I told you many times that I'm not divorced, and yet you wouldn't listen to me. Because I thought you were lying. I never lied to you, and I have nothing to do with John, so don't contact me anymore. Nathalie, I'm sorry for what I've done. So please help me. Hey, please. Didn't I tell you not to contact me anymore? Why do you think I would help you? Why do you need help in the first place? I need you to lend me some money. Huh? Money? Can you lend me $110,000? There's no way I have that kind of money. $110,000. Are you trying to repay Mom and Dad's money? That's right. I visited them today to ask for help, but they are still furious at me and ask me to pay back the money. I just don't know what to do. I think it's crazy to think that they will help you. I thought they would forgive me if they knew that they would have a grandchild. I thought they would be more than happy to see me. I have nowhere else to go. So Grandma has agreed to let me live there. She said I should work hard after the birth and repay my parents. Well, that makes sense, right? Mom and Dad didn't do anything wrong. I think it's only natural that you should pay for what you did. Grandma said I could work at her friend's diner. I heard that the manager is really strict. Honestly, I don't want to work there. Oh, you will work at Nashville Diner? Nashville Diner? Yeah, it's true that the manager is very strict. I heard that one of our relatives who was very lazy worked there, and she never remained lazy after working there. I think it's a good opportunity for you to become a better person. Why do I have to work at a place like that? I want to be able to choose where I work at least. I think it's out of Grandma's kindness. I don't need any of that. Then what kind of job do you think you could do after giving birth? Me? I could do anything, I think. Oh, really? Oh, right. Dad told me about this too. It seems like you're misunderstanding that John is stalking you. It seems he just wanted to make sure about your baby's father. What? It seems you've been in touch with John even after breaking up? Well... After hearing that you got pregnant, he wanted to make sure it wasn't his. Oh no! If you've got a place to work, then there's no need for me to lend you money. Of course, even if you don't have a job, I'm not going to lend you money. I have no intention of reconciling with you or with my family. This is the last time I ever talk to you. Please do not contact me ever again. I hope you work hard, repay your debts, and become a better person. Are you serious? I'm your sister. You should help me. Goodbye. After that, I received a call from my dad. It turns out the child's father was neither John nor her current partner. Alice had relationships with numerous men, and even Alice herself doesn't know who the father is. The child was born safely, but Alice chose to place her in foster care. After that, Alice started working at the diner. She's working desperately every day to repay her parents. With her strict boss's treatment, I hope she will realize the value of hard-earned money and strive to become a better person. I wish her all the best.
May, is this a good time? It's about the Christmas holiday.
Sure, what's up, Tom?
I need you to cancel your plan to visit your parents and stay home.
Huh? Why all of a sudden?
I just got a call from my sister Sarah. She and her husband are going to Europe for Christmas.
Uh-huh. Why does that have anything to do with me going home? Could it be...
Yeah. I promised them we'd take care of their daughter at home during the trip, so you'll take care of her.
No, hold on. That baby is only a month old. They're going on a trip to Europe, leaving their newborn baby?
They can't enjoy a trip with a baby, can they?
But they shouldn't...
You see, they only had a wedding because the baby was coming soon. Now that the baby was born safely, they're going on their honeymoon. That's why. You'll be responsible for taking care of the baby.
What?
Starting tomorrow, by the way.
Tomorrow?
They've already started the holiday. They don't want to waste the time, so they're coming to our place tomorrow, leaving the baby and flying to Europe right away. That's great, isn't it? I have to work until the very end of the year.
Hold it, please. Seriously? I can't take care of a baby even though she's my niece. I mean, don't decide things like that without discussing with me.
What, May? I thought you'd be happy.
How can I be happy?
Why not? You love kids, don't you? You said you wanted to have a baby soon when we got married.
I did, but liking kids and actually taking care of them are two different things.
But I'm sure it'll be so educational for raising kids. The baby is just a newborn, and she can't even hold up her head yet. Feeding, bathing, changing diapers, etc. I think that will be a great experience for you.
Don't be ridiculous. You call it a great experience when an inexperienced person takes care of a baby less than a year old? A chance to learn how to raise a child? Stop with the nonsense. It's totally insane. To begin with, you know that I was planning to go back to my parents' place for the first time in 3 years during this New Year's holiday, right? I also have plans to meet up with some local friends I haven't seen in a while. I'm not going to cancel my trip home, no way.
But I made a promise too.
You'll have to cancel that, won't you?
But they're leaving tomorrow. If we decline, my niece will have nowhere to go.
Then why don't you ask your parents to take care of her? They are not working and they have plenty of time. Your mother raised you, and I'm sure she can take care of the baby.
But Mom and Dad are going on a New Year's trip to a resort island. I don't think they can take care of the baby. There are no other relatives we can rely on. I guess we'll have to take care of the baby. Please, just think about it. We're all here for each other in times of need. Let's help each other out.
It's too short notice for such a request. Anyway, I can't take care of a 1-month-old baby.
You're so cold.
If you're going to say that, why don't you take care of her?
I can't. I have a job.
I do too. I'm working tomorrow anyway.
Oh.
Aren't you forgetting that there are still a few days left?
Oh, shoot. I didn't think of that.
You really only think about your own convenience, don't you?
Then why don't you just take tomorrow off from work?
Huh?
If you tell your boss that you have to take care of your niece, I'm sure he will let you have a holiday.
Are you kidding me? I can't take time off at the end of the year when we're so damn busy. You made the promise, so you should deal with it on your own.
I can't take time off from work either. Can't you do something about it?
I can't.
But you're a woman, right?
So what?
It's easier for a woman to take time off work for childcare, isn't it?
Well, maybe if it's my kid. I'm not going to take time off for my niece.
May, you need to do something about that.
I will no longer deal with that. No more comments either.
Oh no, May.
Sis, there's something I want you to hear. Hello, May. You sound so desperate. Tom has made a terrible promise. He said, we'll take care of our niece for the New Year holiday starting tomorrow. What? You mean the baby that Tom's sister Sarah just gave birth to? She's just a month old or so, right? Why did he suddenly decide to take care of her? It's really unbelievable. Sarah and her husband are going on a trip to Europe without the baby from tomorrow. What? Leaving a 1-month-old behind and going on a trip by themselves? That's right. Apparently, the reason is because they haven't gone on their honeymoon yet. Doesn't she care about her own baby? Well, she's a bit of a strange one. I've had a hard time with her ever since I married Tom, but I didn't expect she'd do such a crazy thing, forcing me to take care of her 1-month-old daughter. And Tom is so lenient with her. He promised to take care of her without consulting me. He said that I should do it because he had to work, forgetting that I still have a few days until the end of the work week. You said no, didn't you? Of course I did. It's too reckless to take care of a newborn baby when you have no experience in childcare. I firmly refused, but I don't know if he understood that. He seemed like he didn't give up. What should I do, Avril? If Sarah actually brings the baby tomorrow, I won't be able to go to work, and I won't be able to go to Mom and Dad's. You're not home yet, May? Yeah, I'm not home yet. I'm on my way home. Maybe you should stay away from your home. Huh? Why do you think so? I wonder if Sarah will just take any measure to get what she wants anyway. What do you mean? Think about her personality. Oh. When you get home tonight, the baby might already be in the house. Oh. Sarah's the kind of person who doesn't feel comfortable if things don't go her way, right? I don't know if she thinks the same when it comes to her own baby. But I can't help but feel that they would just leave the baby when they have a chance and force you into a situation with no escape. I see. She's probably assuming that I don't want to take care of the baby. So bringing the baby today, saying it's going to be tomorrow, taking advantage of a careless moment. That kind of thing. Oh no. So, do you want to come over to my place? Is that okay? If there's even the slightest chance, you should take a look. Anyway, you should come over to our house as it is. You can tell Tom that you have something to discuss with me about going home for the New Year's holidays. Thank you, Avril. I'll go over to your place now.
May, answer the phone. You're done with work, aren't you? It's almost 8 p.m. Why aren't you home yet?
Sorry, Tom. I was just about to call you.
Where are you now?
I'm at Avril's.
Huh? Why are you at your sister's?
On my way home from work, she called and asked about our plans for New Year's. She offered to drive me to our parents' place, so we're discussing our trip.
You're still going to your parents' home?
Yes.
I told you to cancel the trip.
I told you before, it's my first time going home in 3 years. Mom and Dad are looking forward to it. I can't cancel now.
But, what about this?
This? What's this? Hey, don't tell me. You already have Sarah's baby at our place, starting tonight, a day early.
Well,
I knew it.
if you understand the situation, come home now.
I don't want to.
Huh?
I'm not coming home until after my holidays. You'll have to take care of the baby on your own. Do your best.
What? Stop being ridiculous and come home right now. You need to take care of the baby.
I can't, because I'm going back to my parents.
What? What are you talking about? You haven't finished work yet, haven't you?
I just called my boss and asked if I could work remotely. He approved it and told me to pick up my computer before I leave. So I'm going to the office from Avril's tomorrow and then heading to our hometown with her.
Oh, come on. You can't be serious. You don't want me to take care of the baby by myself. Families help each other out.
It's obvious you're trying to leave everything to me.
Huh?
Look, I don't know anything about childcare. If it were just for a short time with someone experienced, maybe I'd agree. It can be educational to a certain point. But I'm worried something might happen if an inexperienced person like me takes care of a baby. It would be a disaster. It'd be so much safer with someone experienced, don't you think? Taking on a baby in this situation would be irresponsible.
But if we don't take care of the baby, my sister and her husband won't be able to go to Europe. They're really looking forward to it. How sad would it be if their honeymoon was canceled? As her brother, I want my sister to go on her honeymoon. Please, do me a favor, May. Just this once. Anyway, just come home.
Do you think you can get away with it this one time? Knowing Sarah's personality, she'll just keep relying on us in the future.
Huh?
I'm refusing because I can see the trouble ahead if I give in now.
Oh no, May.
I'll never accept it no matter what. Sis, do you have a minute? You're out shopping with Mom, right? It's okay. We're just finishing up some errands and taking a break at a cafe. I've got some bad news from my neighbors. What's wrong? It seems like Tom has been bringing a woman to our place for a while now. What? Is he cheating on you? Yeah. Maybe he's making her take care of the baby. What the? When he ran into the neighbor, he introduced the woman as his sister. He said she's staying with him for the New Year's holidays with her daughter because her husband is away for work. But I had already told the neighbor about Sarah's trip to Europe and her plan to make me take care of her baby. So she knew he was lying and gave me the info. So Tom dug his own grave without realizing it. Right. The neighbor took pictures of the evidence and sent them to me.
I think the woman is a colleague of Tom's from work. I guess she has experience with kids. If she's okay taking care of a 1-month-old baby, maybe she's married? Well, as far as I know, that coworker is supposed to be single. But according to the neighbors, the woman was nursing the baby very naturally. It's likely that she lives in an environment with small children around her. But that doesn't mean it's okay to bring her into our house, under the guise of taking care of the baby. You're right. Sarah and her husband are coming back next week, right? Yeah, that's what I heard. Then we need to do some urgent and quick evidence gathering before they return. Tom, it's already been 5 days since New Year's, and neither of us has wished each other a Happy New Year yet.
Yeah, right.
Happy New Year, Tom.
What do you mean, Happy New Year? You went home without consulting me.
I haven't heard from you at all since then. What happened to the baby you took care of?
What are you worried about now? You pushed me to take care of her and then ran away.
Sarah's the one who pushed us into it, isn't she? Well, is the baby safe? After all, she's my niece too. I care about her.
Don't worry about it. I've been taking care of the baby since then.
Huh? You were so desperate to get me to come home. So you were fine on your own?
Yeah, surprisingly, it was a piece of cake. She's only a month old, so she doesn't walk around. If she cries, I just feed her milk and change her diaper. And then she goes back to sleep.
Wow, that's quite a feat for someone who has never raised a child before. But are you really taking care of her by yourself?
Well, I don't have anyone else to rely on, so I guess I have no choice, right?
I was wondering if your parents canceled their trip to help you out. But it seems they didn't know that Sarah and her husband were in Europe.
I guess so. Sarah said she didn't want to worry them, so they just went without saying anything about their trip.
She was worried about her parents, but she was able to leave her own baby with an inexperienced person.
Shut up! Stop bad-mouthing my sister.
But what she's doing is a mess. Leaving a 1-month-old baby with someone without consulting them beforehand, and bringing her in a day earlier than expected. I don't think that's something a mother would do.
But I've made it this far without any problems. I'm happy with the way things turned out, right? I mean, you were being too cautious. She is such a cute baby. You freaked out and went home to your parents. It's too bad you didn't take the chance to learn how to take care of a child.
Is that so? Then who is this woman in the pictures I have?
The woman in the pictures?
Yes. They show a woman in her 30s going in and out of our house. You were taking care of the baby with her, weren't you?
What? What are you talking about? I don't know anything about that.
Oh, that's funny. I can tell the house in the pictures is definitely ours. Even the nameplate is in them. One of them shows her entering it with a disposable diaper in her arms. Another shows her holding the baby. And the other shows you and her having a nice chat. You two look like a couple who just had a baby.
What? Why the hell do you have those pictures?
They were provided by someone as eyewitness and photographic evidence. Isn't this woman Catherine Matthews from your company?
Huh?
She works in the same department. As I recall, she's as old as you, right?
You know Catherine?
She's the one who dropped you off at our place several times when you were drunk after company parties. I remember her well. Well, you were so drunk that you might not remember anything. Even back then, I had my doubts about the same woman being with you every time. I had no idea the relationship had grown so deep.
No, it's not like that. She just happened to know I was taking care of the baby all by myself. and kindly offered a little help. That's all.
A little help, huh? You call it a little when she stays at our place for a while during the New Year's holidays and takes care of the baby day and night?
What?
It's disgusting that you took advantage of my going home to bring a woman into our home. This Catherine Matthews is the one who got divorced because of her affair and lost custody of her children to her ex-husband. That's what I heard. Surely, having parenting experience is better than having none. I'm really stunned. Of all people, you brought your cheating partner to take care of the baby.
No, she's not that kind of person. She's just so kind that she couldn't let me struggle, so she came to my rescue. Come on, stop doubting me. In the first place, I wouldn't have had to depend on her if you had come home.
You know what? We've already investigated everything.
Huh?
Tom, maybe you're trying to make her go home in a hurry now. It's useless, okay?
Huh.
We're all gathered outside the front door today to catch you in the act.
Who is all?
Why don't you look out your window? Your parents, my parents, and my sister are here.
What the?
And Catherine's parents too.
What?
Now you two are in the bedroom together, taking advantage of the baby sleeping soundly, aren't you?
Huh? Huh?
She's only a month old, so she probably spends more than half her day sleeping. It would be easy to make love.
Hold on. How do you know we're in the bedroom?
I was checking the inside of her house with hidden cameras.
Hidden cameras?
Oh my. You were so caught up in the affair that you didn't notice. There were cameras in both the bedroom and the living room.
Wait a minute. When did you install them?
About a week ago.
You were at your parents' house a week ago.
Actually, I went home once right after the cheating allegation came out, and I planted them while you were out for a walk with a baby.
How dare you?
Now, what are you going to do? Come outside peacefully or else...
Come on. If we go out now, we'll...
Oh, you're not giving up yet? Then we'll all step in now.
Oh no, seriously?
After that, I unlocked the door and we all raided the house. Tom and Catherine were hiding in the bedroom closet. Tom's father found them and dragged them out. On the morning of the day Sarah and her husband returned, I succeeded in catching my husband in the act. They were severely scolded by their parents for cheating while taking care of a baby. Shortly thereafter, Sarah and her husband appeared on the scene to pick up their daughter. Seeing all the family members gathered, they were so surprised. They were also scolded by their parents and ended up in tears. Their parents must have thought that they couldn't let their precious grandchild be raised by such irresponsible parents. So they decided to take the baby and raise her themselves. Sarah and her husband became infamous in the neighborhood and at work as irresponsible parents. They ended up losing their jobs and their house, and now they live a homeless life, which I think they deserved. I divorced Tom and demanded alimony from the cheating couple in one lump sum. They ended up in debt, and the rumor about their affair quickly spread throughout the company, making it impossible for them to stay employed. So they left their jobs. Now they live in a shabby old apartment and work part-time to pay off their debts. They seem to be living a hellish life.
Hey, Cassidy. I've been texting you, but why no response? Hello? Come on, Cassidy.
Sorry, Sandy. Just got back from work.
No way. I didn't know you were working.
Why not?
'Cause you're married?
Is working a bad thing?
Poor you! Why? You must be so poor that you both have to work to make a living. It's not like that. Being a child care worker has been my dream since I was a kid. I enjoy my job and have no plans to quit. Always putting a tough front, huh? But seeing all those messages during the day, it seems you're not working. Still living off our parents? Rude! I do part-time work, you know. But that part-time job doesn't pay enough for you to be independent, right? I'm living at home, so I don't need to hustle that much. Mom and Dad are still working, so even if I don't, we can still eat. I don't see the point of getting a real job. So you help out with housework, right? Mom does it all. Wow, seriously? If you keep depending on them, it's gonna be you in trouble if something happens to them. Oh, please. They're both still in their 60s. They're fine. I spoke to Mom on the phone the other day. She mentioned wanting to get you out of the house soon. She thinks that spoiling you won't do you any good. What? This is the first time I hear about this. You were born when Mom and Dad were already in their 40s, so you've been doted on since you were little. That's why you've turned into such a selfish adult. Mom regrets not being stricter with you. Jeez, so mean of her to say that. I'm their jewel, so they should look after me forever. You're terrible. Turning 25 and yet you're neither working or helping at home, but just drifting around. But you know what? I'm actually moving out. Oh, really? You've finally decided to be independent? I'm getting married! Wow, congratulations. Finally, no more leaning on Mom and Dad, huh? They must be relieved now. I've won! You won what? My fiancé is the next CEO. So, a future life of luxury is practically guaranteed for me. Quite different from you, who'll have to keep working even after marriage. Sigh. How about that? Feeling envious? No, not really. I don't recall competing with you, so it doesn't bother me. But you see, I never want to lose to you. Even though I'm way better looking, it was so frustrating for me when you got married first. I'm not satisfied unless I'm better than you in everything. Okay. But this time, I've won. His family owns a company, and his dad is the current CEO. He's set to take over as the eldest son soon, so I'll be the wife of the CEO. It's like a dream come true. Where did you meet him? I met him at a singles mixer. There's a bit of an age gap, but he listens to everything I say and is so sweet. He's been so busy with his work that he hasn't had a chance to meet anyone. He said, "I'm a really lucky guy to marry such a young and pretty girl." I see. Well, for a plain Jane like you, getting picked by a wealthy guy is an experience you'd never have. I wouldn't be so sure about that, you know. Once I'm married, I plan to be a stay-at-home wife. Since I'll be taken care of by the CEO of a company, I won't have to work, and I'll be set for life. How about that? Jealous? Not at all. Why not? Because I actually enjoy working. I've never even thought about wanting to be a stay-at-home wife. I see. Understood. What? I bet your husband's not making that much money. That's why you're acting tough, saying you enjoy working. But in truth, you're desperate, right? I'm not. Seriously. I genuinely love my job. What's the fun in a demanding job like childcare worker? Sure, it can be tough at times, but I love kids. And my husband isn't on a low salary. Don't make assumptions about him without even meeting him. Oops, my bad. Come to think of it, I've only seen him in photos. But when I think about a guy who wanted to marry you, I can only picture some regular white-collar worker. You pulled the sickie and ditched my wedding at the last minute, remember? Mom and Dad were so disappointed. I had my reasons. I just couldn't bear to see you looking so happy on your wedding day. But hey, I'll invite you to my wedding. Bring your husband along, okay? Let's see the contrast between the high-class and low-class couples. Sure, whatever. Looking forward to it. Cassidy, my wedding's coming up soon. You'll be there, right? Oh yeah, it's in a week, isn't it? Of course, I won't miss it. Are you texting me just to make sure? No. I wanted to give you a warning before the wedding. Warning? About what? Please don't embarrass me. What do you mean? Like, don't roll up to the venue in a beat-up pickup truck or something. It'll be so embarrassing, so don't, okay? What are you talking about? You've always been blasé about your appearance and belongings, right? Remember when you had that old beat-up car and wore whatever clothes jumped out at you first? That was back when I was a broke student, you know. Aren't you still kind of broke? I'm going to be the future CEO's wife. If his family finds out my older sister's struggling financially, it'll be so awkward. I get it. I'm aware of the rules of the game, so relax. But don't stress too much about it. Huh? I'm feeling quite bad for you. I'm sorry for making you spend money to attend my wedding. It must be tough to get an outfit and shoes sorted, right? Not really. My fiancé got me a designer wedding dress. But for you, a cheap dress from Shein will do just fine. Don't worry about that. I have a couple of formal dresses, thanks to my husband's work-related events. Events? You've never been to such a thing in your life. Blatantly making up stuff? I'm just telling the truth. Yeah, sure. You're just really annoyed that I'm going to be the future CEO's wife, aren't you? Not really. Well, you just keep living in poverty forever. I can totally picture you stomping your feet in frustration while witnessing my gorgeous bridal look. It's gonna be priceless. Hey, I need to ask you something. Yeah? What's up? Your wedding is about to start. Is it okay for the bride to be texting now? Whatever. I want to know what's up. I heard someone who looked like you and your husband arrived in a Mercedes. On top of it, neither of you was driving. Did your friend give you guys a ride? Oh, that was our private driver. A driver? Well, you mentioned not wanting your in-laws to think I was poor, right? I did say that, but... You said it'd be embarrassing to roll up in a beat-up pickup truck because they'd be appalled. Right. But there's a limit to everything, you know. You must have paid a luxury car service. But seriously, that's way too much. Are you trying to mess with me? I didn't arrange that. It's been routine for us to have a driver when we go out together, ever since I got married. No way! Stop joking around! Your husband isn't as wealthy as mine.
He actually is.
What?
He didn't show any signs of it when we first met. I was genuinely surprised when I visited his family. He comes from a long line of landowners and runs a real estate business.
Landowner?
Yeah, everyone in his family is wealthy, and of course, their family home is a mansion. I thought I wasn't good enough to marry into that family, but it turns out they're down to earth and welcoming despite their status. They embraced me, so I decided to marry him. It's a tight-knit family, and I'm incredibly happy now.
I had no idea. Why didn't you tell me? Mom and Dad never mentioned anything like that.
They probably chose not to tell you on purpose.
Why not?
Because they know how competitive you are. They worried you'd do something out of jealousy if you found out.
You're kidding! I thought I finally had one up on you. Even if my husband's the future CEO, he drives a domestic car himself. There's no way he can compete with someone who has a personal driver.
Whether he's rich or not, it doesn't determine who's winning or losing, you know?
Huh! You're probably mocking me as a poor person deep down.
Why would you even think that way? I didn't marry him because he's rich. I just happened to fall for someone who happens to be affluent.
Ugh! It's so annoying. I shouldn't have invited you to my wedding.
It's a bit late to say that now. Oh, by the way, I heard your husband's business is a family-run company.
Wait, what?
I bumped into some of your hubby's relatives in the lobby earlier. They told me quite a bit. Sounds like your father-in-law runs a small construction company.
A small construction company?
Don't tell me you didn't know. It's been running since your husband's grandfather's time. They've run it with only family members, not hiring employees. I heard that your mother-in-law is currently in charge of accounting and other administrative tasks.
What? Hold on. What do you mean it's just the family?
Oh my God, you didn't know any of it?
I didn't know it was a family business. All I knew was that his dad was running the company.
So you didn't check anything before?
But when someone says they run a business, you'd imagine there are like 1,000 employees and the CEO sits in a fancy office, right?
Unfortunately, it sounds like it's just a family working there. From what the relatives said, your in-laws intend for you to join the company after marriage to learn the ropes.
What? I haven't been told about that.
Geez, you decided to marry without knowing anything.
I was supposed to be a classy full-time homemaker married to the future company CEO, not some office clerk in a tiny company.
Even so, it's a family business. If your husband's supposed to take over from his dad as the CEO, wouldn't you end up doing accounting like your mother-in-law?
No way! I'm terrible at math. I just suck at working in the first place.
If you're not happy, why not talk to him and your in-laws about it?
What am I going to do? I'm starting to regret this whole thing. This is far from what I had expected.
Anyway, don't you need to get ready? The ceremony's starting soon, isn't it?
Cassidy, I don't want to marry him after all. Is there any way to call off the wedding right now?
What? Are you insane? We've already got a lot of guests gathered here. Canceling it now is totally out of the question.
Can't we come up with some excuse, like saying the bride suddenly felt ill or something and cancel it?
Pulling a sickie again?
I don't want to go through with this.
I've never heard of anyone faking an illness for their wedding. Besides, didn't you decide to marry him because you love him?
Even if things don't go exactly as planned, isn't overcoming them together what marriage is about? I decided to marry for an elegant lifestyle as a CEO's wife. If it meant hustling in a family-run business, I wouldn't have chosen that old man. That's quite disrespectful to him, you know. I should probably head inside now. Let's cut the chat here. I'm looking forward to seeing you in your wedding dress. Wait! Cassidy! I can't do this! It wasn't supposed to be like this. Guess what? I want an annulment. Jeez, you just had your wedding yesterday. What are you talking about? I can't take it. I should never have gone through with it. You were looking upset the whole time, even though you were supposed to be the star of the show. Of course I was grumpy. My whole life's been thrown off track. Wait, are you still bothered by joining your in-laws' company? If you really don't want to, just explain your reasons and decline. It's not like you made any promises to them before marriage. I didn't, but they're not the type to listen to my opinions. What happened? After the wedding, my in-laws told me I had to join the company right away. I also have to move in with them. Oh, so besides taking over the company, you're also expected to live together? We planned to live just the two of us. We had found an apartment, but they forced us to cancel the lease. Before the wedding, they were nice to me and never mentioned living together. Now, they've both become strict like they're different people. They say, I'm married into their family, so I must obey what they say. Even my husband now insists that the wife should follow the husband's family. Oh no, the whole family holds old-fashioned values. Everything feels completely different now. Was I deceived? My husband used to agree with all my wishes before we got married. What in the world did I do? They probably acted nice because they were desperate to find a wife. So, they were all acting? Most likely. How old is your husband now? He's almost 40. Perhaps he had trouble finding a partner due to his work and parents. Amidst that, your readiness to marry just because he's the successor might have been attractive to him. No way! Normally, you'd ask about the other person's job and parents before getting married. But all you could think of was that being the CEO meant being rich. You accepted his proposal before you tried to get to know him well enough, right? I'm sure he must have been grateful for your presence as he was in a rush. What the heck? It's like I fell into a trap. I wouldn't say it's a trap exactly. While it's terrible that they're pressuring you to live with them and join their company after the wedding, you're also at fault for not properly evaluating your partner before deciding to marry. Then, I'm divorcing him right away. Give me your husband. What? What nonsense are you talking about? I want to marry a wealthy guy. Being wealthy doesn't mean anyone will do, right? At this point, it doesn't matter. I just want to escape from them. I'm tired of being bossed around by these old-fashioned people. And you want my husband in exchange for that? Why not? I'll give you mine in return. You can't just trade husbands like objects. It's not fair that you got what I want. You've found a wealthy husband and live a high life. I want a personal chauffeur with a Mercedes too. We're sisters, so share some happiness with me. You've found the next CEO as your husband, haven't you? You got blessings from many people at your wedding. Do your best and be happy. I won't. I can't be happy. Why am I the only one facing this? I just wanted to marry a wealthy man. I haven't done anything wrong. It seems like payback for looking down on and judging others for being poor. I'm going out to dinner with my husband now. Later. Wait, Cassidy! I'm sorry for saying you're poor. Please, don't abandon me. Sandy started living with her husband and in-laws. She also began working at their company, leaving her with no time to rest, caught up in household chores and work. Her mother-in-law's guidance was so strict that it bordered on bullying, and she couldn't tolerate it anymore. She brought up the topic of divorce with her husband, but he just dismissed it. Her in-laws scolded her, saying, "Divorce? Don't make a fuss over such trivial matters." Leaving that family anytime soon seems impossible. Undoubtedly, she deeply regrets marrying for money. As for me, I'm surrounded by a loving husband and his family, doing a job I find fulfilling and enjoying happy days. What's more, we recently found out that a new life is growing inside me. Right now, my family and I are eagerly anticipating the birth of our baby.
Hey, Noah, where are you? Are you coming home now? Why aren't you answering me? I'm starting to worry. Hey, please answer me. After what happened to your dad, I get nervous when you don't respond.
Oh, sorry, babe. I just saw your messages.
Where are you?
I'm at my parents' house.
Oh, your parents' house? Why?
My mom wants to talk to me about the trip. I got off work and rushed here. I'm sorry I didn't notice your messages until now.
Oh, wait, you're going on a trip?
Yeah. I'm going to Hawaii with my mom for Christmas.
A trip to Hawaii? On Christmas? When did you decide to go? It's so sudden.
I know, I'm sorry. My mom was supposed to go with my dad. But you know what happened to him, right? He can't go. They already booked flights and hotels. So I decided to go in his place.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah. You know, Hawaii during Christmas is pretty fun. They're having events all over the place. Mom doesn't like the cold weather, so Hawaii is perfect for Christmas.
I can't believe you. Your father is unconscious in the hospital. How can you even think of going to Hawaii now? Normally, you would cancel the trip.
But think about it. There will be a huge cancel fee on top of the medical expenses. It's wiser to go on the trip. Mom has been looking forward to it for a long time. She will be sad if she can't go.
Even if that's true, I don't think she'd be in the mood for a trip considering your father's condition.
Really? I don't think so.
Aren't you worried about your father?
Of course I'm worried. But I'm not a doctor. There's nothing I can do. I mean, he's unconscious. He won't know if we stay with him or go on the trip.
No, I don't agree with you. Even if he's unconscious, we should be by his side.
If he's unconscious, there's no point in being there for him. Well, if you're going to be there for him, that will be enough. No matter what you say, we're going on the trip. So please take care of my dad while we're away.
I can't believe what you're doing to your father.
Well, it's not my fault that he couldn't go. I bet he would ask me to do it if he were awake right now. Since you're not coming with us, it's only natural for you to take care of my dad.
You are out of your mind. If it were me, I'd cancel the trip without worrying about the cancellation fee.
Whatever. You're not coming with us anyway.
Noah, please think about it carefully. What if something happens to your dad while you are away?
Oh, God. Seriously, this is what I hate about you.
What?
You love to guilt trip me every time I try to have a good time. Can you stop pushing your stubborn ideas on me? If one family member is sick and can't go, nobody can go on a trip? You're too serious about everything.
Listen, your father is in an unconscious state. Don't you know how dangerous this is?
All right, doctor. I'm going to Hawaii no matter what you say. I will stay at my parents' house and go straight to Hawaii.
Are you serious? So you're not coming home for a week?
Yes. So what? If you keep saying one more thing about my decision, you'll seriously ruin my mood and trip.
Whatever.
Well, please take care of my dad, okay?
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I just arrived at the airport. Well, Hawaii is warm and great. Even in December, I can wear just a t-shirt. Oh, just a reminder, don't contact us while we're in Hawaii, okay? Your messages ruin my perfect mood.
Oh my God. I can't believe you really went to Hawaii.
Yeah, we're on our way to the hotel now. Mom's so happy to be here.
How can she be so happy? Her husband is unconscious in the hospital. I don't understand what she's thinking.
Just shut up. Mom has been busy with housework and hospital stuff with Dad. She deserves a break once in a while.
And now you want to push everything onto me? For the record, if your father wakes up while you guys are gone, I'll tell him everything.
Alright, do whatever you want. He ain't gonna wake up anyway. Well, if he wakes up, you take care of my dad, okay? I will be back in 10 days. Bye.
We will see what happens. Hey, Tom. How are you feeling?
Hey, Sabrina. I'm feeling better now. I just finished dinner.
That's good to hear.
I can feel that I'm getting better little by little. I can eat normally now. I can't move around yet, but the doctor told me we will start physical therapy soon.
I'm really glad that you're getting better. There's something I want to tell you.
Is this about the Hawaii trip?
Yes.
So they really went on a trip?
Yes, they left this morning.
I see.
I'm sorry it happened. I told him not to go, but he wouldn't listen to me. He ended up going to Hawaii without ever showing up at the hospital.
It's okay. It's nothing for you to apologize for. Besides, it was me who asked you to stay quiet while I was already conscious. I'm sorry I asked you to visit me at the hospital. Please, forgive your selfish father-in-law.
Hey, you're not selfish.
I was waiting to see if they would come to see me. But I guess now I know the answer.
Then, after all, are you going to change your mind?
No, I'm not going to change my mind. After I heard that when I had my accident and was rushed to the emergency room, the only people who rushed to the hospital were my brother's family and you. I wanted to find out if they would go to Hawaii while I'm in the hospital. I'm sorry for bringing you into this, but now I know that they don't care about me at all.
No, you don't have to apologize, Tom. I'm sorry you have to go through this.
Well, now I think I'm all prepared. Sabrina, will you help me with my plan?
Of course.
Thank you. Hey, babe. How are you? Is Dad still unconscious? Hey, are you ignoring me? Oh, I see. You're at work at this time, aren't you? Well, I'm having the best time of my life while you are working. Come to think of it, you haven't called me in a week. I thought you were going to complain about me coming home early or something. Well, I guess you've given up. I'll be back in 3 days. I can't wait to show you a lot of pics that I took. Sabrina, you're off work tomorrow, right? Please pick me up at the airport around 4 p.m.
What?
What? You know that I'm coming back tomorrow, right?
Why do I have to pick you up? Just take a cab or something.
Oh, come on. You're home doing nothing. Just pick me up.
How long do you think it takes to get to the airport from our house? I'm not gonna pick you up. Just take the cab.
I did a lot of shopping, so I have a lot of luggage. It's your duty as a wife to pick up your husband and mother-in-law.
That's not my responsibility. You know what? Your father is conscious.
What?
He was awake when I showed up in his hospital room.
Oh my god. I thought he'd never wake up. Well, but he's bedridden anyway, right? I bet he can't talk or anything.
He can't talk verbally, so we communicate through texts. He told me he wants to say something to you.
You're lying. Hi, son. Dad, are you seriously conscious now? Yes, so let's get started. What? Let's start... Start what? You went on a Hawaii trip, right? How was it? Did you enjoy it? Yeah. We had a great Christmas dinner at the beachside. Mom and I had a lot of fun. Well, that's good to hear. You're coming home tomorrow, right? Yeah. We bought some stuff for you. I'll drop it off at the hospital next time. You don't have to. What? I'll never see you again. What do you mean? Enjoy your last day in Hawaii, because when you come back, hell is waiting for you. Hell? Tell your mother to be prepared too. No, wait a minute. Dad? Are you mad at me? Babe, where are you?
Welcome back.
Where the hell did you go? Your stuff in the house is all gone.
I moved out while you were gone.
Why?
Let me ask you. Who was with you in Hawaii?
Who? Of course it was my mom.
Spending Christmas in Hawaii with your girlfriend must have been fun.
Oh, wait.
That's why you wanted to go to Hawaii no matter what. Leaving your father.
You knew? But how? There's no way you could find out about it.
I didn't even notice at first. But when your dad hired a PI to investigate your mother's affair, he found out about you too. You are dating a college student, right? And your mom knows about it. Disgusting. This is insane. I'm glad your father told me everything.
What? Does that mean he knows about Mom's affair too?
Yes. We both know that you and your mom went to Hawaii to enjoy the trip with your affair partners. Did you have a good time?
What the hell? I don't get it. Dad just woke up yesterday, right? He's been in a coma all this time. There's no way he can investigate an affair.
The affair investigation itself started a year ago. And your father woke up 2 weeks ago.
What?
He woke up just as I was visiting him. I was so happy when he woke up and he tried to talk to me. The doctor said it was a miracle that his consciousness was back. He recovered to the point where we could have a normal conversation now.
What the hell? You never told me that.
He told me not to tell you or your mother. When I told him that you and your mother never came to the hospital, he asked me not to tell anyone until both of you visited him yourselves.
Why?
I guess he wanted to see how much your mother and you cared about him.
Damn it.
You know what? He already knew that you were not his child.
Really? Since when?
I don't know when exactly he found out about it. Your mother was with your biological father during the trip, right? You and your girlfriend, your mother, and your biological father. What a fun family trip, huh?
So, you knew everything?
Tom is divorcing your mother.
What?
Well, of course. He forgave your mother for her affair and raised a son who's not related to him. But your mother continued cheating on him for a long time. On top of that, she went on an affair trip when he was going through a hard time. You and your mother are both such jerks.
I'm going to go apologize to my dad right now.
Oh, really?
I don't want them to get divorced.
Why not? I thought your mother wanted to be with your biological father.
No, that old man doesn't have a regular job. He got laid off a few years ago and has been working a day job to make ends meet. My mother paid for everything for the trip to Hawaii. Well, the money came from my father, so... Anyway, I can't let them be separated. I'm going to the hospital now to try to convince him.
I don't think that's a good idea.
What? But he's regained consciousness, right?
He was transferred to another hospital.
What? Where did he get transferred to?
I don't know.
What? Stop lying. Tell me which hospital he was transferred to. I'll be there right now. There's no way you don't know the hospital.
He didn't tell me. He wanted a fresh start after he decided to end his relationship with you two. And I support his decision. So, we are no longer in touch. Well, I think there's one way that you could contact him. You should ask the lawyer who is scheduled to visit your mother.
Did he hire a lawyer?
Of course he did. Oh, by the way, I'm also asking you to go through a lawyer from now on, too.
What?
I put the business card on the living room table. That's the lawyer who will be representing me.
Oh, come on, babe. I don't want a divorce.
If you didn't want a divorce, why did you go on a cheating trip?
It was just for fun. The only person I love is you. Hey, let's talk about this. We've only been married for 2 years.
What kind of man cheats on his wife within 2 years of marriage?
But...
Besides, no matter the truth about your biological father, he's treated you as his own. Yet, like mother, like son. I know you're cut from the same cloth. I know you'll keep cheating on me. It's only natural that I want a divorce, isn't it?
Babe, please.
Then, this is the last time.
No, please, forgive me.
Good luck with your life.
Sabrina. Dad, Sabrina told me everything. She said your consciousness was back 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry I couldn't come visit you. I've been so busy with work and stuff, I haven't had time to go to the hospital. But you should have told me if you were awake. You know, my mom and I were worried about you. How can you say that after you enjoyed your trip to Hawaii for 10 days? And it wasn't just you and Mom. Both of you brought your cheating partners, right? But you know what? I still think of you as my dad. And the whole Hawaii thing, you know, it's... I had enough. Please tell your mother. I'm still going through with the divorce. Dad, please don't say that. Mom is regretting everything she's done. I beg you, please, forgive her. She can't live without you. You mean she can't live financially? I don't think that woman regrets anything. She has been cheating on me for over 20 years. I've been lied to and betrayed so many times. She says she's sorry. Noah, I'm disowning you too. What? Well, you've clearly shown that you don't care about me. You've shown me exactly how you feel about me this time. I think of you like a real father. Oh, please, don't give me that. You had fun in Hawaii with your real father, didn't you? You should continue to take good care of him. I don't consider you my son anymore. Dad! Oh, one more thing. What? I will change my phone number, so you cannot contact me anymore. From now on, you'll have to go through my lawyer. Dad, I'm sorry. Please don't do this to me. Goodbye, Noah.
After that, Noah desperately tried to reconcile with me. But my decision remained firm, and with the help of a lawyer, I finalized the divorce. Tom insisted on alimony from Noah's mother, claiming emotional distress from their 20-year marriage. Noah's mother begged to avoid divorce to preserve her lifestyle supported by Tom's financial contributions. During the court proceedings, evidence of her affair was presented in the divorce case. The divorce was finalized, and Tom managed to safeguard all his assets and savings. Noah and his mother received no property division and ended up in debt after the legal proceedings. Tom, who never saved up because he expected to inherit money and property, was shocked. He even maxed out his credit card when he thought Tom was dying in the hospital. Noah financially supported his girlfriend as a sugar daddy. But when she discovered his real financial situation, she immediately dumped him. Noah, who lost his father, wife, girlfriend, and money, fell into depression. The only person left in his life was his mother. After getting divorced from Tom, his mother developed dementia, which worsened every single day. Within months, she couldn't remember her own son. Noah sought help from his biological father, but he only cared about Noah's mother's money and left him on his own. Now, Noah regrets everything he ever did. He accepts it as karma for his past actions. He now lives with a relative of his mother's who offered assistance. He is grateful for the support and committed to improving himself every day. I wish him all the best in the future.
Kate, it's been a long time.
Who is it?
Huh? You're saying you've forgotten about me? You used to love me so much. It's John, your ex-husband.
What? Why? I thought I blocked you.
I changed my phone and got a new WhatsApp ID. By the way, why the hell did you get so fat? I'm seriously surprised at you. You look like a linebacker. Why is a chubby girl like you wearing a fancy dress? Don't tell me you're attending the wedding too.
Wait, you're at the wedding too? Don't tell me you're around here.
I saw you just now. I just checked and it looks like there's only one wedding here today. So it's the same one. I'm at the reception hall right now. Are you here too?
Yes, but...
Seriously. Ah, there you are. I'm at the table in the left row. I'm waving at you. Can you see me?
You haven't changed.
I never thought I'd bump into my ex-wife like this, completely by chance. I left you because you couldn't have children. I was really surprised. I didn't expect you to have gained so much weight. You're still single, aren't you? You're not attractive as a woman at all. I'm really glad I divorced you. I didn't want you because you couldn't have kids. It's a good thing I left you back then.
Is that all you have to say? If you just want to make fun of me, then stop. I'm blocking this ID too.
Wait a minute. We've just bumped into each other again. Don't be so cold. You're invited on the bride's side, right? What's your relationship?
We're colleagues from work.
Seriously? The bride works for Company M, right? You're working for a big company like that now? You must have worked really hard to survive on your own after being dumped by me. I'll give you credit for that effort.
Thank you. Are we done? If you persist any longer, I'm really going to block you.
Wait a minute. I remarried your sister Megan, you know? So technically, you're my sister-in-law. I need to tell her, your sister and my wife, about your situation. After all, Megan was disowned by her parents because of you.
Huh? Was it my fault? How dare you? They found out that Megan had an affair with you, my husband at the time, and ended up marrying you. Then they decided to disown her. I didn't set any of this up. Well, I was still happy that they were 100% on my side. Megan deserved to be disowned after what she did. I haven't seen her since then, nor have I been in touch with her. I have no intention of contacting her in the future. I don't want to have anything to do with you who betrayed me, now or ever. Don't just casually contact me like this just because we happen to meet.
Well, don't be like that. This is just another chance of fate, isn't it? Anyway, I'll tell her that you've gained so much weight that you can't even be recognized. I'm sure she will burst out laughing.
You can laugh all you want. I don't care.
Don't try to act strong.
You know, do you guys have any idea what you did to me? How can you be so rude after betraying me? It's unfortunate for me to run into you, so please just leave me alone, okay? To be honest, I'm disgusted with you. Besides, it seems like the reception is about to begin.
Oh, is it that time already? I'll be in touch.
No, you shouldn't.
I forgot to tell you something earlier. I'm a father now.
Hey, don't call me in the middle of the wedding party.
Are you even listening to me? You must be surprised.
I don't care about your story. I'm putting my phone on silent now.
Huh? What the hell? We just met again. I know you've been wondering how your sister and I are doing. That's why I'm updating you. You know, it was a good thing that you and I got divorced. If I had stayed married to you, I wouldn't have had a child. And it's a boy. Both Mom and Dad were asking me if we were going to have an heir yet. You know how eager they were. They were overjoyed. They said, "Thank you so much for giving us an heir." They are so grateful to Megan. They're so excited about their first grandchild that they bought me everything. So, unlike when you were my wife, there are absolutely no problems between them as wife and mother-in-law. I knew it was you who had issues. Well, you or your body that can't get pregnant. I think you have a good personality. So, if only you had had a baby, they would have liked you. And we'd still be married. You should blame yourself for having such an unhealthy body. Don't hold a grudge against my mother. We were married for 5 years and couldn't have kids at all. It's only natural that she's unhappy. And yet, you demanded alimony. We had no money for a while after that. But I guess I'm lucky after all. About 2 years after we divorced, my grandpa passed away. I got a huge inheritance. I had no idea my grandpa was that rich. I was really surprised. If you were still married to me, you'd be wealthy today. Too bad for you. I eat good food every day and buy whatever I want. I'm living in luxury. Megan is also thankful that she was able to marry me. Besides, she's making an effort to stay beautiful for me.
What about you, on the other hand? Have you given up on being a woman? How did you get so fat to have that belly? I can see your belly from where I'm sitting. I'm trying hard to hold back my laughter. You have a plain face, but your style complemented it well. But now, with your current style, you'll never get married again. Hey, are you listening to me? How long are you going to ignore me? I see you taking pictures of them. I know you are using your phone right now. Anyway, you must have been shocked to find out that Megan and I still love each other very much. Communicating with me must be painful for you. I'm sorry that I'm so happy. Hey, Kate. You must be desperate for a boyfriend. You're too close to the guy next to you. Can't you see he doesn't like you? You really don't know yourself, do you? There's no way you could sweep him off his feet. Or maybe you don't even know who that person is. He's the president of a rapidly growing venture company. He's been featured in magazines, on TV, and more. I've seen his face several times in those articles. You're trying to snag such a high-spec guy? Seriously? Don't make me laugh. You should at least lose some weight before you make a move. Hey, look at your cell phone. For once, I think you'd better take my advice. Whoa! What an incredible appetite you have. If you keep eating like that, you're not going to lose any weight. Did you notice that the president guy is looking at you? I bet he's just disgusted by you, a fat girl eating so eagerly. I'm sorry your love didn't come true this time too. Why don't you just keep eating like that forever? You're so funny. I could watch you do it forever. It was a nice ceremony today. Unlike you, they were beautiful. I still can't stop laughing when I remember how fat you looked. I was trying so hard to hold laughter at the reception because they would have thought I was a weirdo if I giggled by myself. Now I can finally laugh freely. Hey, tell me, why did you gain so much weight? I want to tell Megan about it when I'm home. Is it because you got desperate after being dumped? If you kept your good style like before, you might have a chance to remarry. You're going to be single for the rest of your life. I feel sorry for you. I know you know this, but let me tell you something. Fat people are not popular. Too bad for you. Some people are fond of fat people, but there are just a few. At least I hate fat people. They piss me off just looking at them. You're so persistent. I haven't responded to you for a long time. Why don't you just give up and stop calling me? How can you say it was a nice ceremony? You kept messaging me the whole time, and you barely even looked at it. You're so rude to the people who invited you. Finally, you replied. Because you are so big, you can't move quickly and reply. Stop being stupid. I wanted to congratulate my coworker for inviting me to the wedding, so I didn't feel like checking my phone. And it's rude to be glued to your phone during the reception, except for snapping photos. Do you lack basic etiquette? Shut up. You're just upset because I called you fat, right? You think you can talk like that? I just checked all your messages. How many times do you want to call me fat? You're an adult and you have a child, but you are acting just like a kid. You're really pathetic. Huh? You're the one who's pathetic. You were dumped by me because you couldn't have children. Then, you got desperate and turned out to be such an ugly thing. You didn't expect to see me again, did you? You didn't want me to see you in such an ugly state, did you? You have a son, don't you? Then don't you know the difference between fat and pregnant? Huh? What are you talking about? You still don't get it? I'm pregnant. Huh? What the hell are you talking about? I'm telling you, I'm pregnant. I'm already in my 8th month, so it's only natural that I have a big belly. Can't you distinguish between a pregnant woman and someone who's simply overweight by looking at my stomach? And you made it sound like I was targeting the guy next to me. You're totally wrong. He's my husband.
Huh? No way. He's the president of the company. How could you possibly marry him?
I met him through a friend. He wasn't the president then. He said there was something he always wanted to do, and I supported this dream. And it came true much faster than I expected. I was surprised, to be honest.
You're kidding. I don't believe such a story.
I'm telling you the truth.
Then come to the after party with him. I'll believe you when you introduce him as your husband.
Were you listening to me? I'm 8 months pregnant. I wasn't even sure if I should attend the wedding. But she is my colleague and good friend, so I wanted to attend her wedding, even if I had to push a little bit. And she invited my husband because they are friends too. I've been eating a lot for the baby growing inside me. I'm tired, and I just want to go home and rest. I'm not going to the after party. Besides, I don't want to talk to you.
I knew you were lying when you said that.
You don't have to believe me if you don't want to. It's your choice. Don't contact me anymore. I have no intention of contacting you again. Bye.
Hold on a sec. If what you're saying is true, does that mean you weren't actually infertile? I divorced you because I thought you couldn't have kids. I'm so confused right now. I don't understand. Hey, I want you to explain. Answer me. Say something. Kate, seriously, I can't believe it. Megan betrayed me. She brought a guy home. I had no idea she was cheating on me. I was really shocked and wondered when she started. And guess what? It turns out she wasn't just seeing one person. There were 3. And to top it off, 2 of them were in the picture even before we tied the knot. And I started questioning whether the kid was actually mine. So I decided to take a DNA test. And you won't believe what happened. Turns out, he wasn't my son. The real dad was this broke dude who didn't even have a job. She ditched him and passed off the kid as mine. I really can't forgive her for that. I'm kicking her out of my place, like, right now. And the kid too, 'cause he's not my son. So, Kate, I need to talk to you. No, wait, not right now. I don't think it's a good time to tell you now at this halfway point. I'll tell you after I get everything cleaned up. So, Kate, please wait for me. Kate, sorry to keep you waiting. I was going to end it sooner, but Megan kept nagging at me, so it took a while. But we managed to get divorced, and I got my alimony. Well, as you know, she didn't have any savings. She didn't even work. It wasn't much. Still, I feel a little better now that she's broke. I can finally tell you what I tried to tell you before. Let's get remarried. I'll take care of the baby. And after the baby is born and things settle down, how about going on another honeymoon? We can use the money we got from Megan. I've never been to Hawaii, and it's been on my bucket list for ages. I want my baby too. Let's make it a honeymoon baby.
Seriously? You're getting on my nerves now. Stop reaching out to me all the time. It's really gross.
Huh?
I wasn't going to respond anymore, but you kept asking me to start over, to have a baby, and so on. I couldn't stand you anymore. You were totally out of your mind. I had no choice but to respond to stop you. I told you I have a husband.
Why don't you just get a divorce? Get a divorce and remarry me.
What are you talking about? Stop being ridiculous, will you? I'm with my husband and we are reading your creepy messages together.
You're just after money, aren't you? I may not make as much money as he does, but I have a lot of inheritance from my grandfather. I have better looks, a better personality. I beat him in everything except for money. And yet you still choose him?
You're such a stupid man, aren't you? My husband is better than you in every way. And he has a good personality. He doesn't compare himself with others. At that point, you've lost. I'm happy now that I'm remarried to a caring man, and we're expecting a baby soon. Why would I leave him to remarry you? I don't understand why you think I'd choose you at all. It's like you're living in another universe.
It's not difficult to see it that way. Destiny brought us back together.
Huh? What part do you think qualifies as destiny? We just happened to run into each other at the wedding.
Because, thanks to the wedding where we happened to meet, I got to know the fact that you weren't infertile. Shortly after that, I found out about Megan's affair and that the child wasn't mine. All of this was simply fate's way of bringing us back together. Can't you see?
Are you dense? There's no way I'd agree to that. You're so stupid you don't even doubt yourself.
What? What do you mean, doubt myself?
You know, don't you ever wonder if you're infertile?
Me? That's impossible.
In the 5 years that we were married, we really tried to have a baby, but it never happened. You couldn't have kids with Megan either, could you? Isn't it possible that you're infertile?
That's... no way. I never even considered that.
If you're worried about it, why not go get checked out? I'm just suggesting it's a possibility. You won't know until you get checked.
I thought I didn't need that kind of test as a man.
It seems that many people, including you, are under the mistaken impression that infertility is only for women. It's quite possible that men are also infertile and can't conceive.
I don't believe it.
I know I'm going off topic, but I want to make this clear. I love my husband. I have absolutely zero intention of starting over with you. I can guarantee that. Even if I hadn't met my husband and was still single right now, I would never consider marrying you again.
I'm sorry. You're mad at me. Because I called you fat over and over again. I was just happy to see you after all these years. I didn't mean to hurt you, so please, forgive me.
Yes, I was pissed off that you made fun of me. But that's not the point. You cheated on me. You betrayed me by cheating with my sister and walking out on me. I'll never trust you again, no matter what you say. Just think about what you've done. I've severed all ties with Megan and with you. I'll never contact with you both again.
I was out of my mind at the time. I think Megan brainwashed me. I'm sorry now. Please, believe me.
Even if you say so, I love my husband. I'm pregnant with his child. There's no room for you.
You're lying. I know you. You got dumped by me and started dating some guy to fill the void in your heart. Now that you're pregnant, you just feel obligated. You are holding back from confessing your true feelings. It's okay to be honest.
That's really disgusting. Since you're asking me to be honest, I'll tell you what I'm thinking right now. I regret being married to you for 5 years. I'm ashamed to say you were my ex-husband.
Is that what you really think?
I'm blocking you. I'll never see or talk to you again. Goodbye. I blocked my ex-husband. Here's what I heard from a mutual acquaintance. Apparently, my ex-husband had a test and was faced with the reality that he was infertile. He was cheated on by his wife, then dumped by his ex-wife, and then he found out this harsh truth. It seems like he lost it mentally and made a huge mistake by not being honest with his company. He started being absent repeatedly and got fired from his job. After that, he just stayed at home eating and drinking, and has gained so much weight that he's totally unrecognizable. He used to mock me for being overweight. I bet he never imagined he'd become overweight himself. I gave birth to a healthy baby girl. I'm committed to building a happy family with my loving husband and our family of 3. Emilia, this is sudden, but don't be surprised. I've decided to take your husband. He's even said he'd be happier with me. So whatever you say from here on out is pointless. Excuse me? So, can you break up with him soon? We're planning to deepen our bond from now on. Sorry, but I've already made my decision, so I'd appreciate it if you didn't interfere. Actually, I haven't told you, Emilia, but we've met multiple times, and we know it's the best choice for both of